Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Life Like Bunny. I am Bunny, the life that is of. I have got another video for you guys. If you've not read the title, today's video is me talking about white men get away with dating outside of their race way more than any other race of people do. Okay, black men especially get a lot of flack, a lot of sometimes verbal abuse, okay? Not from black men, especially from each other as well, for just dating outside of their race, okay? And I understand, give them flack, girl, because men usually they're doing that shit on purpose. It's not because they happen to fall in love with somebody who happens to be their different race. Most of the time it's because they want to quote unquote whiten their race or make it better, whatever the bullshit. They want mixed race kids with good hair. That is literally part of the issue why I feel like they get flack for that. However, we never talk about the white men that willy-nilly are going to date out of their race and get celebrated. If a white man is dating an Asian woman, the white community is going to see him as like, oh, look at him. He's diverse. He's one of the good ones. They literally signal to each other that means they're not racist. I'm not even kidding. Like, they're going to look at him in the white community as a better fucking white just because he has someone brown on their arm, okay? Or Asian, because sometimes Asian people, you all look white. Well, according to your media. And then, in contrast to basically black men, like I said, they get flack for it. And the worst thing is, for me, right, is the fact that these people were the one that started this don't date outside of your race bullshit. They're the one that started these laws of, and where's it called, making it that the white women cannot marry whoever they want. The white men started it because they wanted to control their women. However, they always let themselves go fuck whoever they want. They'll fuck the Asian women, they'll fuck the Hispanic women, they'll fuck all the women. While the men of the other races get looked down upon as race traitors for doing the same exact thing. We need to stop celebrating white men for doing the bare fucking minimum. Stop celebrating them for dating outside their race, because that is already easy for them. That is not them going outside the norm. That is not them doing anything special. It is not special for a white man to date somebody outside of their race. It is expected. It's still to some degree ownership. Okay, I don't even want to put it that way. It's because they feel entitled to go for whoever they want, and society lets them go for whoever they want without quarrel. Like, how are they the ones who basically invented this fucking hating each other because of skin tone bullshit? At the same exact time, they get to benefit from it, as well as date without any squabble. Like, honestly, they should be looked down upon the most. If you see a white man with somebody brown on their hand, they should be the one you look at iffy first, okay? They should be the one, because how are you inventing racism and then going out of your way to date other races? You should. But no, white women get given a lot of bullshit flack for this. White women get given a lot of bullshit flack for dating outside their fucking race, okay? Because most people assume it's because they couldn't find a man of their own caliber, so they went for. Same with the black men. They think they couldn't find a woman of their caliber, so they went for. Well, with a white man, what do you think? You just assume he's just such a good man that doesn't see race. He dates whoever he wants. What a noble fucking man. And you know who gets flack in that situation? If, for example, happens to be dating a black woman? The black woman. The whole pasta and lobster bullshit. Pasta and lobster bullshit is us being given flack for dating outside our fucking race. The whole wig soft life. Put your hair behind your ears. That means you date women. What are the signs that a white man is gonna date black women or brown women? You just let them live freely, explore any aspect of life for free. Well, when we do the same exact thing, we're like, you're self-hating. If you don't date within your race, you anti-black, you're anti-brown, you're not pro-black, you're not pro-police. Like, we put a lot of negative stereotypes sometimes for dating outside of your race, while white men don't get these same exact stereotypes. And I'm not saying suddenly celebrate people dating out of their fucking race. No. That is not what I'm saying. If you want to give him flack, honestly, go ahead and give him flack. I completely understand you as somebody married to a white man. Trust me. However, I think as society, we need to give them more flack as well. We need to give them more side eyes. No willy-nilly celebrate them. Okay? The only group of people I personally think should be celebrated for dating outside of our race is black women. We are the only ones who should be celebrated for this. I don't care if it's hypocritical. I don't care about The only group of people I'm not going to side eye are black women when they have somebody different of different race in their fucking arm. Okay, because to us, shit is already shitting. Okay, so we're going to go to people who love us. Find a person who loves you as black women. You cannot afford to cut off the love you're supposed to receive in this world just because somebody has this different skin tone. Only black women, that the message goes for. Any other race, if you're getting side-eyed for quote-unquote being race betrayal, because that's how these people see it, just deal with it, man. Vim it and eat it, because that's what it looks like. But all I'm just saying is the white men need to be getting this exact same flack too. Side-eye them too. Stop letting them get away with it. Stop letting them get away with it. Like this whole thing where, for example, if it's back in slavery times, right? Proper slavery times, because I still acknowledge that we're in slavery times right now. This slave master guy will fucking rape the slave woman, get her pregnant, out of his own ego perhaps, put her in the house, and now he's making her some weird wife that she has no consent over. Now she's just some weird wife for this man just because he chose. And then he gets to be seen in society as like one of the good ones who loved slaves. Look, he was married to a black woman. Look, you see, he couldn't have been racist. This is where the conversations ends up going. Somehow they become not racist because they're dating somebody brown. Do you understand how they're benefiting from that? They're still using your bodies. They're still using brown and black bodies to receive society accolades and be better in society, get hired more, get more better, everything. And I'm not taking away from some negative aspects of dating outside of a race that they would receive. But I do not think that white men in particular are receiving these aspects. They are not. They are getting celebrated. Please show me a video or a popular white man dating outside of his race that is getting dragged into the mud. Most people who are getting dragged into mud are the women. Look at in America, that J.D. Vance man, he's married to an Indian lady. I think she's Indian, okay? But she's the only one getting flack. Why would you marry a man like this? He hates his country. He hates people. He hates brown people. Don't marry him. And that's all valid and true. However, why isn't he the one saying, why would you marry someone brown when you hate brown people? Why isn't he the one that is getting fucking queried? Why her? And then I hear people from her own people basically talking about how, you know what, this type of brown people, they're like this, they're exactly who you think they are. Stop trying to save them. They want to be where they were. Blah, 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 blah. That all could be true, but she shouldn't be getting the blunt of the blame. Blunt of the blame. She shouldn't be getting more abused than the fucking white man. I disagree. At every stage of life, if you want to blame somebody, honestly, find the white rich man behind them. That is always for certain to blame people. Okay? There is always a rich white man to blame. And these very rich white men, like for example, the Cheeto man. The Cheeto man is married to a Russian woman, an immigrant with immigrant kids. But you don't sit there and say, how is he married to immigrant woman and has immigrant kids and still is racist? No, you look at the women and talk about how can you be married to a man that is like this? Do you think when they were courting her, they told her, I'm racist and I am all these things? No, of course they hide it. And even hide it, they gaslight them about it. Also, there is the sunken motherfucking cost. They've been here for too long. There is the sunken cost. The person we should be blaming is the fucking white man. That's it for my video. Do not forget to like it. Comment your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you also agree with me? If you disagree, I don't know why. That white men should be getting some sort of flack for dating outside of their race, because all the motherfucking negative talk goes to the brown people that they're dating, okay? Even if it's a brown man he's dating and they're in a gay couple, it's still the brown man that's gonna get the flack, because I've had this whole, why is it that gay black men, gay brown men, or is dating a white man? That is a real conversation to have, but also the white men needs to be blamed for. They just get to just, but I'm a human. You're giving them humanity while you're taking away from other people that literally are more like you versus the other people who are like. That's it for today's video. Like I said, comment your thoughts down below. Like I said, share the video with whoever would find it useful, and do not forget to eat pussy, suck dick, and everything in between. You're the sun that shines in my pussy, 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 in my pussy. Bye bye.